Girl, hopefully you all had a wonderful holiday. You know, girl, Thanksgiving was, you know, what it was. Sorry to get on my soapbox real quick, but it's like now that I have been educated, now that my eyes are open, hello God, I just cannot bring myself to really celebrate holidays like that anymore. To be honest with you. And I know that we have to preserve our kids' imaginations and their innocence, but girl, there's nothing innocent about spinning a web of lies, of myth and foolishness. I just don't see what we're protecting here. For years before the layers were pulled back on Christopher Columbus and his mass genocide child towards the indigenous peoples of this land, like, I just can't get myself in the mood to give a fuck. You know, when you realize that this was just a waving of the white flag for the Native Americans. We cannot compete with your weapons of war. We cannot compete with this, white man's disease that y'all done brought y'all ass over here with. We can't compete. So we have no choice but to bend the knee and succumb to your overwhelming, power, bitch. So once you learn that, it's like, girl, you're eating turkey. Meanwhile, millions on millions of indigenous people were literally destroyed, wiped off the face of the earth by white oppressors. And for many a moons, that white oppressor was celebrated. Now we realize his filth. And we put a lot on Christopher Columbus, but we have to go back. Wasn't he from Spain, right? And I tell people this all the time, but they don't want to get it. Look deep within history, you will find that the Pope, the Vatican, the Catholic Church, hello God, they sent squadrons of commanders, leaders, far and wide throughout the known ancient world at that time period, right? They wanted people to explore, hello God, so that they can dominate, so that they can seize land, valuable crops, valuable herbs, spices, things of that nature. The Catholic Church was hell-bent on ruling everything and bringing everything to bend the fucking knee. It was no coincidence that, we just discovered, yeah, you just discovered it, but your whole mission, y'all were sent out by the Pope, given orders to conquer. So it ain't just Christopher Columbus, it's the Catholic Church, girl. I be trying to tell y'all, love your religious institutions, you love your this, that, and third. There's a difference between that and being spiritual and loving on a God. But no God that I serve, and nowhere is it written, girl, that he finna send somebody out here to commit mass genocide, violence, war, enslave people. Y'all's Bible talks about that. Y'all's Bible preaches that. Because they didn't, if the Bible says it, then the church can't be held responsible because this is so-called God's will. Not realizing that it was them who created that trash to begin with to ease the troubled minds, girl. Oh, girl, this is just what we do. This is part of our mission statement, girl. We go forth, we drag civilization's child for filth. We force them to bend the knee. We brand them. We forgot about the branding. Hello. The enslavement and subjugation of the whole entire people, girl. The exploitation, the draining of their natural resources to benefit your overall collective pockets. Bitch. Your reign and your tyranny, your power. But no respect. So it just, again, I know I went on this whole tangent, girl. I went all around the world with this shit. Through the universe and back into another universe. Hello. But bitch, I just had to get that off my chest because just y'all know how I'm about stuff like that. Just that's oof. Anyway, girl, I cooked a little bit. I feel bad. I know my brother probably was disappointed. But I just could not see myself cooking all that food, getting off of work, okay, doing all that shopping, girl, prepping, because I'm not like a lot of bitches I see on TikTok and social media, girl. Y'all are crazy. Trying to prep and get things ready the day of. No, girl, you do all the heavy lifting at night. That way, all you got to do is put some shit together and pop that hoe in the oven, pop your stuff in your pots, and call it a day. So, doing all of that, just coming from an overnight shift, like I just could not see myself doing it. So I was like, hey, please don't be mad, but I know we talked about this, and I know when it comes to me cooking, I'm held to a high regard. I'm expected, but I can't do it. I don't want to promise something, because if I come home and fall asleep through the whole day, I don't want to be like held responsible for why Thanksgiving was trashed. Then I'm gonna be canceled. So but I got my nephew, so I was like, you know what, he really wanted something. If it wasn't gonna be Thanksgiving food, he wanted something, so I was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and do something for us, something small, chill, won't take me long at all to do. So I went to the store Wednesday night, girl. I hate being a last minute shopper, because especially when y'all don't care about elbow macaroni, bitch, elbow noodles any other time during the year other than Thanksgiving and Christmas, probably Easter, and on Sundays maybe. I couldn't find elbow to save my life, but luckily Walmart and their fucking filth and unorganized shit and that whip-like labor that they put on their people, girl. Luckily, I saw someone carrying the other little boxes, so I had grabbed me too. They were 88 cents. Hello, God. So yeah, the menu was basically chicken. Girl, I seasoned, I stuffed, I marinated her overnight. I woke up like around 1 or 2, finished dressing it up real quick. I made a Cajun compound butter type of vibe, hello God. Had her doing well. Had my stuffing, girl, in there. I have a secret to that. Y'all don't leave y'all stuffing in y'all chicken or y'all turkey or whatever meat you done, stuffed, hello God. It spoils the meat really fast. So I cook my stuffing inside of the chicken, but when everything is said and done, I pull the stuffing out. I take the rest of that chicken juice and put it in there, and then I mix it up, and that's how I start my dressing. Because I don't like no hard-ass, stiff-ass stuffing, girl. If that's the case, we might as well stuff our faces with cornbread, period. So I make it like a knockoff dressing, girl. That should be good as hell. Been doing that for years. Because mind you, all of that juice from that chicken has just, it cooked in it, and now we're going to add a little bit more. Ooh, it's really good. I love it. So we did that. I was not doing a turkey, girl, sorry. Especially last minute. Them bitches were frozen solid, and I guess all the girls got the cheaper ones because I'm not paying $40 for no motherfucking turkey. No. So we did the chicken. I made some macaroni and cheese, hello God. Ooh, that was so good. I made some yams. Those were so delicious. Girl, get you some cinnamon, girl. Get you some damn vanilla extract. Get you some brown sugar, girl, some butter, and handle it. Okay, period. It's a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, kind of like balance it out a little bit. Sweet, savory vibes, Just so delicious. And no, bitch, ain't nobody putting no damn marshmallows on no yams. Okay, period. Disgusting, honey. Okay. Bitch, what else? A pumpkin pie, store-bought. Girl, I was not about to make no damn pumpkin pie. I wanted sweet potato pie, but girl, again, last minute. So all the lame desserts were pretty much left over. But it was good though. I had bought some whipped cream, hello God, and honey, that thing was really good. So altogether it was chicken, dressing, macaroni and cheese, yams, collard greens, and black eyed peas. Girl, it was really good. It was really good. And that's why I'm on my way to the gym to work that shit off, girl. Like, I had 2 plates, and I just let I can't eat no more. After, like, I'm not like the rest of the girls before Thanksgiving. I'll be eating on that shit every day, all day. No. My nephew wanted to have that for leftover. You go right on ahead. Like I told y'all before, he don't really do leftovers, so he wants to eat it. Go ahead and eat that shit, because I'm done eating that shit. Let me get back on my grapefruits and my damn mandarin oranges, girl. Hello. Let me get back on my fruits. Get my ass back in this gym. But it was good, though. It was really good. Now Christmas is coming. I told my brother, I said, to make up for, me not, coming through, I'll probably cook for Christmas. I'm off for almost 2 weeks. So, okay. So I'll have the energy, the strength there. I'll have the time to go shopping. Like I said, I probably might just do, I don't know. I might do beef stew and a chicken pot pie. A big tray of chicken pot pie. Some beef stew. And, to make it interesting, we'll do mashed potatoes and rice. I know people like to fluctuate how they want their beef stew. So I'll do like a smaller, like a medium pan of both. You guys can choose. Yeah, and a peach cobbler. Or if Honey Baked Ham is gonna have a sale, I'm sorry, girl. Like, I'm not paying $80 for no damn ham. Hell no. I mean, now the bitches are good, but I'm not paying $80 for no damn ham. $80 can fund the entire Christmas dinner and then some. Bitch, you might have some leftover money. Hello. Girl, let me tell y'all what happened, girl. So I was at Walmart Wednesday night when I was gathering all the things for to make for the dinner, right? So macaroni and cheese, let me tell y'all, like, I don't play when it comes to certain dishes, especially dishes that require, a lot of one thing. We all know that in order to have great macaroni and cheese, you need a variety of cheeses, and you're gonna need an abundance of cheese. So, girl, you think I was gonna sit there and try to pay for all that cheese? Girl, you're crazy as fuck. So what I did was I tried to do my little thug dizzle. So, girl, I know y'all gonna be like, child, yo thieving ass. Whatever, girl, you gotta do what you gotta do. And like I said, girl, that cheese is not cheap. So, girl, which is crazy because really it's just dried mold, aged mold. I mean, aged dairy that turns into some type of mold. Like, it's craziness to me. Whatever. Anyway, girl, so I tried to do my little thing at the self-checkout, girl. When I tell you, see, what I did was I grabbed all of them at once and I only scanned one. So I tried to make it look like I only had one bag. Girl, tell me why that thing said ding, 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 ding. I said, girl, nah, girl, associate is on their way. Girl, because you can't go forward until they swipe their card and put their, ID number in to clear you out. Girl, tell me why when he did the little black boy came over, child, his fine ass came over, girl. I see him every time I go there. He swiped the card, he put the thing, he's, oh, it's a misscan. Girl, tell me why within 0.5 seconds, the screen replayed the goddamn misscan. Girl! I was heated. I was like, oh. See, but he wasn't paying attention. He was like, oh, you're going to have to rescan those. And then he just walks away. Girl, I didn't rescan shit. Hello? I didn't rescan shit. Thank you for clearing the way, though, and I got the fuck on. Girl, I can't play with these hoes no more. No, ma'am. Don't go chasing waterfalls, honey. Stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to, or I just don't need to go to that Walmart no more because y'all getting too fancy at that one. See, the hood one, all their monitors are broken, bitch. Okay? Hello. I have never in my time of doing what I do, girl, I was like, oh, wow. I saw myself clear as day. It did an instant replay, and it zoomed in on the product being scanned. Girl, I was done. But when he scanned the card and just walked away, and then when he walked away, I looked around me. There were like 6 people just sitting in that little area with their fucking monitors on looking at everyone. I'm like, girl, like, there's more of y'all here than I've seen state troopers on the highway throughout 2023, bitch. Hello. Damn. Maybe if y'all was on a register, y'all could curb this, this incessant, theft, girl. Girl, I was done. My face cracked. I said, girl, okay, I guess, child. I ain't coming back here no more. And speaking of shopping, girl, I'm seeing a lot of videos talking about Black Friday and how it's just like not serving anything. It's not even serving a purpose. Apparently, people are just not impressed. Can we tell the truth? For one, they're saying there's no real sales going on right now. Everything still seems like it's the regular price. So there's no real good deals. But on top of that, we have TVs, girl. We have computers. We have game consoles. We have phones. Like, it just seems like you girls love to... We got an abundance of clothes. We got shoes. We have things. And it's not like there's any real sales on clothes like that. The cute clothes, at least. Or really cute shoes like that. Y'all just be trying to get rid of the trash that's been left over in abundance throughout the entirety of the year. Shit that didn't sell. And then, we judge our economy based on, how well we do with the seasonal shopping. Because when we move into the new year, girl, we're about to walk into spring, a whole new season, a whole new year. These girls are going to be trying their best to get us to buy all the upgraded new shit. How y'all going to do that when you couldn't even sell the old shit from last year? I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not going to speak for the rest of the world, but Americans don't have time for foolishness. We don't need Black Friday sales on a whole bunch of shit we've already had for several years. What's important to us at this very moment is food. Higher wages so that we can provide for our families. Hello, cheaper interest rates on a lot of shit. Cheaper rent. Cheaper bills. Hello. Look at this idiot. A car full of fools. Like, don't nobody care about none of that no more. I'm seeing a lot of videos, girl. There's a lot of cars. Whew, a lot of these car dealerships are upset, girl. They got a lot of they got a lot of inventory they can't unload. Nobody cares about a new car right now. We can't afford it. We can't even. The housing market is a mess right now. Can't nobody afford it? We couldn't afford it years ago. What makes you think we can afford it now with inflation? You got a house that once was $150,000 is now $450,000. Who the fuck can afford that shit? Who can afford that? Who? Not when you have a record high situation where young people are moving back home because they can't afford it. Damn, man. I love when niggas get out the car just like a boss. But yeah. Those are the conversations we need to be having. Y'all over here mad as hell that the hard-working everyday American ain't out here buying more stuff. Stuff that's useless to their survival. We don't care about no damn air fryers, bitch, when we ain't got no food to put in the motherfucker. Again, a lot of the stuff y'all out here presenting to us with these so-called sales is shit we already have in abundance. I got an air fryer. You got an air fryer. Everybody got air fryers. Everybody got TVs. Everybody has computers. Like I said before, everybody has tablets. Everybody has AirPods, iPods, whatever. Everybody has the Beats. Everybody has those things. And even if they don't, at this very moment in time, the everyday working person does not give a fuck about the material shit right now. All of those hundreds of thousands of people nationwide that were evicted, you think they're giving a fuck about a PlayStation right now when they have nowhere to plug the bitch up into? Maybe if all those people weren't evicted or fired, laid off or whatever because of white foolishness, these so-called leaders in their filth and their trash, their obvious laziness and disregard for the everyday working American. Y'all must not care about votes. Y'all must not care about none of that shit. Because it's all rigged. They don't care. All of those people y'all let down last year and the year before last, in the past 4 years, right? All of those people are probably going to vote way different now. Probably not even vote at all because they realize, what's the point? Y'all going to do what y'all want to do anyway. You don't care about our suffering. You don't care about our crying and our weeping. You don't care about our survival. You don't care about none of that shit. You don't care. So why should we? Y'all didn't care when you subjected people in the height of a pandemic, girl, to get evicted in droves. People that were getting laid off from these jobs. Y'all weren't there to protect them or do anything for them. You told them, well, you're just going to have to, what is the famous thing they love to say up there in Washington, girl? You're going to have to tighten up your bootstraps. You're going to have to hustle and grind, and you're going to have to do this and do that. There's no resources. There's no funding in these different agencies. There wasn't any funding pre-pandemic. What makes you think that there was going to be any funding post-pandemic? It was hard to get a light bill and some rent assistance before all of that. When half the damn nation is laid off from work and being evicted and going through God knows what, you can expect that those funds have been drained immediately. Then y'all want to get mad at people for taking out PPP loans. Your system made it easy for people to come up real quick. And I'm not mad at the ones who did what they had to do in order to survive. It's the fools out there who are taking out $1 million fucking loans and buying Lamborghinis and doing all this weird shit with. You should have took that money, paid someone under the table to change your damn name and social, and got the fuck out the country. Change your life for good. Move your ass to Barbados or somewhere where that money can set you and your family up for life. A lot of y'all fools deserve to get locked away because you didn't do it for the right reasons. You weren't trying to dig yourself up out of poverty and all these bills real quick. You weren't trying to stock your fridge up with food. Pay off your other loans and your other bills. You weren't worried about none of that. Y'all over here condemning and demonizing and trying to turn the gun on people who were just trying to live and survive real quick. Y'all get mad at people for stealing from Walmart and all these other places. Girl, whatever. I say this all the time, like, okay, yes, theft is not good. Stealing is not good. But what do you expect people to do when you have created the situation where they don't have easy access to food to provide for themselves or their families? You tell people, oh, you got to do what you got to do. You got to strap your boots up, girl, and hit the pavement. How are they going to have the strength to do that if they're hungry? And then where do they even store? You know, it's crazy too, because where do you store food if you've been evicted? You see how dependent they make us on the system that was supposed to be designed to help us. But obviously, they're using it to fuck us. It's really sad. You're mad that people are not buying stuff right now when people are worried about how they're going to stuff their bellies, how they're going to feed their kids, how they're going to get their kids to school. A lot of people suffer. Y'all don't be realizing, girl, when these vacations happen, a lot of these families suffer because, like, school is the only breath they have to take and not worry about how their kids going to eat. Sometimes them school meals be some of the only meals them kids be able to eat sometimes. And I know a lot of y'all like, ooh, the parents should do better. Not if the system has been, fucking you for a long time. There's a lot of people out there. I know y'all should. Ooh, you have an opportunity, and we all have life, and we can do this. And there are certain. It's easier said than done. That's another conversation to have. That's another conversation to have. It's just really sad to see that, like, how things have gotten. And then we're in the brink of war. We are literally, like, walking around like zombies. You have a lot of these things happening globally and here at home that y'all want us to care about, but how the fuck can we afford to care about that plus what we got going on? Sorry, the everyday American can't afford to give a damn about what's happening 4,000 miles away. Sorry. And then for the ones that do have the energy to care, I want that same energy put into what's going on right here at home. The injustices that are happening right here at home. We can't, how the fuck are we going to be effective helping everybody else, but we have our own struggles over here? Billions of dollars, if not trillions, given to the military industrial complex, right? On top of that, we're sending out billions of dollars in aid when you sit here and say that you have no money for us. But magically, you make appear an abundance of money that should be flowing through our own people. These millions of Americans that were laid off, these fake ass job reports, y'all kill me with that too. Like, girl, if we're doing that well, why aren't the people at work? Why isn't your season being flooded out, girl? Why can't Black Friday be successful? Cyber Monday be successful? Christmas shopping be successful? If we're really doing that great in our economy. That's why I think I go so hard on that retirement shit. Like, girl, they want us to give so much to the end of our days until you have nothing left to give yourself when it's time for you to retire. No, I don't want to pour into the system that doesn't pour into me. And then even when you do retire, you get taxed on all that money. Some of it might be tax-free depending on how much you're vested and all that other shit, right? But, like, let's be real here, girl. Like, what the fuck? You give, and you ain't got nothing left to give yourself. They give you scraps. My nephew asked me a while ago, he was like, how much money you think you've made over your entire lifetime? I said, well, I've had a job since I was 14. I'm 35 now. I honestly couldn't even tell you, but, like, probably more than $1 million. And when you think about that, and if not, it's up there. When you sit down and think about your entire life, how much money you probably, have made collectively throughout your years working. I can only imagine what that number would be for most people. And then you think about it like, girl, you're not even seeing anything. You're not seeing anything. These people don't care about you. You can give everything, your soul, your spirit, your everything, girl, and these people don't give not one fuck. They don't care. So that's why I be asking myself, why the fuck do we care? Y'all want us to care so much when it's convenient for you, when it's time to get behind you and what you want to do. All the lies you tell us to get our favor, and then once you achieve what you need to, we're done. You treat us like we don't exist. Y'all get mad at us for protesting. You get mad at us for being free thinkers. You get mad at us for wanting justice. Hello, you get mad at us for standing up and speaking out against these atrocities. The way that we're treated here, no. Not in the most so-called powerful free country in the land. No, we're not doing that. That's why I think a lot of people laugh at us. Like, you talk all this shit in your mission statement for being America, right? Got all these Proud Boys. You got all of these diehard patriots, girl. Some people you can't, girl. I remember one time I didn't stand for the Pledge of Allegiance at one of my nephew's games. This fucking old white man just stared me down the whole time and was giving me that look like, you're not gonna, nigga, fuck that shit, nigga. Fuck wrong with you. Even when I was in school, bitch, I never stood up for that bullshit. It gave off Hitler vibes, girl. It gave off collective thinking vibes. It gave off fanatic. It gave me zealot. It gave me like, no, girl, I'm not in nobody's army. I'm not in nobody's collective. I don't think like y'all think. I don't want to think like y'all think. And I was young. I told you, history was my best subject. I loved history. Stayed reading books on history. And every book I read, every article, everything documentary that I watched, all roads led down to why this country is trash. Y'all be uplifting this abomination that has done the world no real favors. I don't want to think like y'all think on that. I don't want to believe what y'all believe on that, because y'all are sheeps to the slaughter, girl. I'm not built like that. A lot of y'all are still asleep, just like Joe Biden. A lot of y'all sleep. That nap took way too long. Y'all still in a trance. Believe in a system that had, think about it. What have they done for you lately or at all? When have you, I'm not talking about the 1%, I'm not talking about, no, I'm talking about you, the people that watch my videos. Think about it. What has the government done for you? I would love to know, like, what, think about it. Your politicians, the people you so-called vote for, like, when did you feel like that? When was the last time in the political atmosphere that you felt like that your interest, hello, gone, was actually acknowledged? Your interest was actually, okay, girl, we finna do this for you. When it comes down to women, black men, every time we push for change, we push for laws, we push for justice. Girl, you just saw what they did with Breonna Taylor's killers. We were so happy because them boys got arrested or whatever. Girl, they are done. They've been cleared. Hello. They didn't go forward with all of that. Every time we push for this, we protest and we do this, nothing works. Nothing works. It works momentarily for show. Hello. For show. And then what kills me too is white people get really upset when you start pulling out your phone. Oh, you think this is a Karen or Kevin situation. Girl, we have no choice but to pull out our phone if we're going to get some type of real justice, even if it's momentary justice. We got to do what the fuck we got to do. We have no fucking choice. I had no idea that there was someone sitting right next to me this whole time. I really want y'all sleepy ass bitches to wake up a little bit. Think about that shit. Like, these hoes don't care. Sitting around here fighting for a country. And then you want to know why they trying to force even our daughters right now to sit around here and enlist in the military. Girl, please. No one wants to join right now. A lot of people that joined a couple years ago are getting out. They're serving their 4 and they're getting the hell on out of there. A lot of people, I've heard stories that people are being forced to re-enlist or to stay on board even longer because there's no new recruits like that. Girl, please, last year, the Army was on my nephew. Girl, trying to have secret meetings behind my back and shit. Oh, hell no. Bitch, no. We're not doing that. No. I told that man straight hell no. Nope. Y'all ain't no good over there. Especially with all them stories coming out, girl. Y'all letting y'all sergeants and your high-ranking military officials do these ungodly things to your recruits. And a lot of them turn up missing and then found later not alive. We're seeing a lot of that stuff happen right now. We ain't got time for that. Nope. And you definitely gonna backdoor a situation and try to talk to the damn kid behind my back and then gonna tell him, oh, we'll just wait till you turn 18. No, nigga, there's nothing to decide here. He's not going to the military. Fuck y'all. Oh, we'll pay for school and we'll do this. Yeah. So says the other veterans that I see holding signs on the road with schizophrenia, bipolar, and depression, and anxiety, and PTSD like a motherfucker. Where are y'all to help them? The amputees that I see rolling around here trying to sell bottles of water on the highway. Where are y'all protecting them at? I want to know. I would love to know. My aunt was in the military for like 12 years, I think. Girl, what she got to show for it? A damn near severed finger and a fucking eardrum that's busted that she has to drain every fucking year. Hello, my other homegirl got PTSD. My other homegirl's back and hips are fucked up. Fuck is y'all talking about? And half the niggas that come out, if they have done more than 8 years and they've actually seen war or been involved in it in some capacity, girl, you gotta pray that they don't wake up at 3 a.m., girl, the demon hour, and choke the hell out of their wife or kill their children by accident because they're walking in a fog of trauma. Hello, were y'all there for them? Remember that movie that Bradley Cooper was in? It was based on a true story. He was like the best sniper in the military or whatever, girl. And girl, when he retired, he took on, other soldiers who had suffered PTSD, and the man he was helping ended up coming back killing him. Or tried to. I forget. That movie's old as hell, but it was a good movie nonetheless. I can't remember the name of it. But like, come on now. Like, you hear these stories all the time. People in their platoons. I heard years ago, they released the military documents, girl, that they was trying to dust under the carpet. This dude had lost his fucking mind and killed everybody in the damn platoon and then raped this woman and then killed her too. They lose their mind. They go out there hurting civilians in the countries they're supposed to protect. They're civilians from so-called terrorists, girl. I'm telling y'all, girl, like, no, these are things that a lot of us don't really think about. What about those many women who send these videos and tell their family members to screen record because they're making, allegations that they're being mistreated, physically and sexually abused by their staff sergeants and shit, by other, colleagues. They're way over here in these countries, girl, and the family members and the military has their own justice system. They have their own immunity. Girl, like, some shit happens over there, they deal with it. You will rarely hear of it unless a journalist really wants to do right and get these girls' stories told. Hell no. Y'all want us to buy shit. Come get this TV, girl. We don't care about that. Free Palestine, bitch. How about that? Ooh, let me shut up, girl. No, I'm not going to shut up. Y'all can take this video down if you want to, because I'm speaking truth. I had to do an appeal on another video, girl, from a while back, which lets me know that YouTube is going through all my shit. And it's just killing me that y'all are taking down a lot of my truth and justice commentary. Why? Because I'm speaking truth to power? Because I'm speaking what everyone else is scared to talk about. Like that, to me, you're infringing on my freedom of speech. I'm not giving misinformation. I'm giving my opinion based on the damn facts that have been presented as they are. Even the ones that are asleep should be able to at least acknowledge what the fuck is going on around them. It doesn't take a lot to connect the dots. And if it does for you, then you're a fool. You're one of the sheep to slaughter. A newborn baby birthed fresh out the coochie could sense the toxicity and fuckery in the air, the fakery and the fraudulence of it all. So if you can't, then girl, there's something wrong with you. Anyway, this is all I got. Let me get my talking ass in this gym. Be blessed and never stressed. Know that health is truly wealth. Drop that in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this commentary. Bye.